Inspirato Arena here in Coleraine, where the Greenway Raiders return to the ice from their 2018-2019 run all the way to the state Class A championship game, where they fell short to St. Cloud Cathedral. Joining me on the broadcast today, as always, is Randy. Randy, I'm pretty excited about this Section 7A and NMH conference matchup between Greenway and Virginia.
Well, it's huge. It's a huge matchup, obviously. Early in the season, but two teams, Greenway, Coleraine, and Virginia Mountain Iron Buell here. It's a big matchup, and it's a key Section 7A game because you start talking about seeding. You think about seedings at the end of the year, and these are key wins for you to have. You want to win your Section 7A game, and this game tonight, hit the camera. Tonight's game here is a very huge game as far as the win-losses go in Section 7A.
Yeah, Section 7A is going to be really tight, I think, this year. You have Hermantown, obviously, who's probably going to be on top. Denville has a good group of Bantams coming up. Evelyn Gilbert has a strong group of seniors. And Virginia and Hibbing, and those teams could be in the mix too. And with Greenway returning Christian Miller and Ben Trelbley, I'm expecting a big year from them as well. So I think Section 7A is going to be a very interesting section this year.
Yeah, it is. I think it's pretty evenly balanced. I mean, Hermantown is going to be one of the tough teams here, but it's going to be a battle for second through 5. It's going to be a real close battle, I think. Greenway having a decent team yet. Virginia Mountain Iron Buell is going to be okay. And like you talked about, Evelyn being strong with a lot of senior leadership and a lot of heavily weighted by upperclassmen there as well. It'll be a fun section to watch, and this is going to be a fun game here tonight. Obviously, the Greenway Raiders kicking off their 2019-2020 home season here tonight in Coleraine at the famous Snake Pit Arena.
And tonight's game is presented by Minnesota Twist Drill, a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey. They wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun. And the Rink Sports Grill in Evelyn offers casual family dining and a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rink offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet, they can cater your event, party, or meeting. The Rink Sports Grill at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Evelyn, Minnesota. Check them out today. So, our two sponsors for this game and our season here on Up North Hockey, Minnesota Twist Drill and the Rink Sports Grill. We thank them for their support of our live stream coverage here on Up North Hockey.
Well, Zamboni is coming out on the ice here. And we are just moments away from the start of tonight's game between Virginia Mountain Iron Buell and your 2019 Class A runner-up, Greenway Raiders, coming your way from the Snake Pit. Come on back with us and join us for our live broadcast. We'll take a pause and step away from the mics. Let you enjoy a little Zamboni action here.
Welcome back, everyone. The teams have taken the ice. The 2019 state runner-ups, the Greenway Raiders, taking the ice right now here at the State Pit.
Here we go. This is going to be a fun game tonight. Section 7A matchup between Greenway and Greenway MIB coming your way on Upper Hockey. This is the site for hockey on a Tuesday night. And the Raiders, 2019-2020 campaign, taking second place in the state of Minnesota last year.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun to watch, and you know, I think this Greenway team's they're still gonna be pretty good. I think they obviously lose key players to Dante Lawson, Nikolai Ryla, Tristan Bernstall, so they did lose quite a few players, but they have quite a few returning players as well.
Yeah, they've got nice returning players. One of the other losses for Greenway last year was defensive end Cam Lance as well. He's going to be a big loss for them. He was so solid, especially during the state tournament last year. Cam Lance was one of the top players I thought on this Greenway team. He had a really nice tournament. Deservedly got on the all-tournament team.
Virginia Mountain Iron Buell versus Greenway. Tonight, coming up here on Up North Hockey. I've been waiting for this ever since the horn went off at the XL Center at the end of the championship game. I've been ready for this, and I just can't wait for this Section 7A season to get started, and you know, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Don't forget, on Friday, we have a big doubleheader. Minnetonka and Grand Rapids at 3 o'clock. Play-by-play, guys. Check that out. And then, Friday night, we will be at the Hibbing Memorial Arena for Virginia, Mountain Iron Buell, and Hibbing Chisholm. Hibbing Chisholm kicks off their 2019-2020 season. Virginia has played one game so far this year with a loss to Little Falls. And the Raiders, their first game of the season. And we are ready to get on our way. Ryan Sherper's going to face Mount Ward. The Blue Devils against Micah Turnander of the Raiders. And the Raiders control the ball. He's it off for Trombley. Trombley brings it into the drone. Trombley skating into the corner. Trombley behind the net now. Trombley back to the point. And a shot goes wide by Jorgensen. And up by Turnander. Back on the point to Trbojevic. Sends it across. Back to Jorgensen. Jorgensen shoots it in the corner. Sent it by Trbojevic. Trbojevic has it behind his Trombley. With a chance out front for Vikic. He just couldn't get to that puck. Great chance for Vikic there. Virginia trying to get out of their own zone. Virginia behind the net. And the Raiders still controls. Trombley behind. Trombley with it to Vikic. Vikic sends it across the other side. Yeah. Trombley back in there to get it. Virginia trying to get all this Oakland in their elbow. Gets it to center ice. Picked up by Peterson. A shot right on. Peterson with a shot on the goal of the hockey. Donahue has it at center. Picked up by Carlson. Carlson brings it through. Carlson with a drive on goal. And a great save by Sander Berlin as the Raiders get their first shot on goal.
Tonight's game is presented by Minnesota Twist Drill in Hibbing, Minnesota. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey, and they wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun.
Carlson wins it off of the Raiders. Back to the point. A shot right on from Derek Davidson. And a save and another face-off to Berlin's right. Just underway here. First period, 15:23 left here in the first period of play. The Raiders control back to Miller with a drive. Goes well in the net. Only 2 shots on goal so far in this hockey game. 1 for Virginia. And Miller brings it to center ice. Sends it ahead, trying to set it ahead to get it in the offensive zone. As Virginia takes it away and knocked in. Irvin. Who else? Carlson uses it. Christian Miller picks it up. Miller driving in. Centers it! Great chance. Back door, another chance. Great chance for Derek Davidson on that third shot. At least 2 good opportunities there for the Raiders play.
Yeah, a couple good chances there, but you know, a couple nice saves by Sam Berlin there as well for Virginia.
Big saves for Berlin. Get this game a scoreless game. Commander take the draw, get the turf. And he coming out to center ice. Picked up by Scherf, comes through center. Scherf is blocked down. Trombley the other side to Vekic. Vekic brings it in. Cleans it up for Andrew. To the other side to Greenway. Up to Trombley. Puts a shot wider than that. And it comes outside. And we get the left nice. Looking right. Play the puck. Greenway. To the hat to Trombley. Trombley coming through center. Brings it to Jernander. Back to Trombley. It's knocked off the puck. Recovers. Trombley centers it for Miller. The drive on goal. And another key save for Sam Berlin. Sam making some huge saves here in this first period.
Tonight's game is presented by the Rink Sports Grill in Evelyn. They offer casual family dining and a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. That's the Rink in Evelyn.
And behind the net, the Blue Devils control. There's one by Sepulon. Back to Sepulon. Miller gets it out and goes into the Blue Devils zone. Picked up by the Raiders. Donahue gets his shot. That's blocked. Trebojevic with the drive into the corner. Shots for Trebojevic there. Knocks to Donahue to Trombley. Trombley in the zone. Trombley skating around. Shot right on. Rebound. Score! And Trombley gets his first goal of 2019-2020. And the Greenway Raiders are on the board at the Snake Pit.
Yep, Trombley put a nice shot on there, and goaltender Greenway couldn't hold on to it, and he was right there for the rebound. That kind of looked like his goal in the semifinal game against MIB. Shots, goaltender couldn't make the save, and he was there for the rebound. So that was pretty identical to that goal.
For the Raiders. And probably a good knocked in by the whistle. And a face-off inside the Raider zone. This one was up to the left of goaltender Logan Wright. 12-1 left here in the first period of play. The Raiders have a 1-0 lead. Loose car. Miller will get control of it. Vekic sends it over to Jernander. Jernander to Trombley. Trombley moving ahead. Trombley with a shot right on. Jernander comes away with it back to Miller. Miller with a drive. Miller, another chance into the corner. He fires it in there as Vekic recovers. Vekic down. Sends it out to Miller. Miller controlling it. There's a shot right on by Christian Miller. Good chance for the Raiders again.
Looking at another returning player for Greenway, goaltender Logan Wright. He played a big part in Greenway's state tournament run last year. Played well in that section championship game and all the way to the state championship.
He did. He was certainly the key part of that Raiders team. Peterson. And there's a nice save for Logan Wright. Donahue knocks it in. Berlin back to tap it. Trying to make a play. Here comes Oakland. Oakland coming back. He's ridden off the puck. The Raiders recover it as Jorgensen. Jorgensen moves it through center ice. Jorgensen dumps it into the corner. The Blue Devils. Trombley gets it over to Drander. Nice little pass. And Trebojevic back on the point. Up to Drander. Bekic in the corner now. Bekic with it. Drander. Bekic gets it back to Trebojevic. Trebojevic sends it in the corner to Bekic. Bekic back to Trebojevic. On the other side, over to Jorgensen. Can't keep it in. And fired it out by Trombley up to Drander. Drander centering pass for Bekic. Just couldn't complete the pass. Otherwise, Bekic would have a good run at it. Here comes Virginia back. Keegan Rodovich with a drive on the left. And it's picked up by Drander now at center. Drander drive! Shoot! And he's done! Michael Drander! It looked like Berlin made that save play, but it ended up in the back of the net.
Yeah, nice shot there by Drander. And he gives Greenway a 2-0 lead. Goaltending has really been an issue for Virginia so far this year. In their first game against Little Falls only had like 30-some shots, and the goaltenders on Virginia let up 9 goals. So right there, another leaking goal let up by Virginia goaltending there. And now Greenway leads 2-0 with 9:26 remaining here in the first period.
What the Raiders have to do. And Donahue, he loses it. Picked up by Christian Miller now. Miller moves it in. And Virginia trying to get it out of their own zone. And there's a shot right out by Donahue. Nice chance for Ty to get his first goal of the season.
Tonight's game is presented by Minnesota Twist Drill in Hibbing, Minnesota. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey, and they wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun.
Face off. Keegan Brotherbush takes it. Gets Ezra Carlson. Whistle. We'll do it again. Controlled by Trebojevic. Trebojevic with a drive and loose puck. Picked up, wrapped around. Nice chance for Thonis. Throw it after that. And here comes those Blue Devils. Need to get a goal. To the Raiders. Thonis is going on for 2 minutes. So just what the Blue Devils need here, Blake. They need a power play. They got one.
Yep, they're already in a big hole. I mean, not a big hole, but down 2 goals. It'd be nice if they could get one here on this power play.
Back to Oakland. Oakland now with it. Oakland. Picked up and we're going to get a face off all the way down as the Blue Devils invaded the right crease.
Tonight's game is also presented by the Rink Sports Grill in Evelyn. They offer a full menu, limited menu, or buffet. They can cater your event, party, or meeting. That's the Rink in Evelyn.
Take the draw for the Blue Devils on this power play with Trombley. He gets knocked out, and there was Oakland's going to get in there and take the draw. Oakland wins the draw initially, but back to the Raiders. Greenway at center, sends in the minute 28 left here in this power play for the Blue Devils. First power play of the game for both teams. And it is Greenway sends it to length of the ice. Bekic quickly skating in. All by himself in there, but doing a good job alone as the Blue Devils stolen away by Trombley. Trombley's short-handed here, trying to make something happen. Trombley wheels around. He's going to wheel it around the center. And here comes Ben Trombley for another try. Trombley trying to maybe possibly get over to Bekic, and sent ahead by Keegan Rudabush. Rudabush will bring it out. He leaves it for Drake. Drake puts it back in. And here's a long pass for Jernander with a drive. He goes wide of the net. Good chance again. Shorthand for the Greenway Raiders. Here's a pass to Urban. Urban sends it into a forward out front. Just complete the pass. Urban sends it in. By Sean Hughes sends it out into the Raiders. And that kills off that Raiders penalty. 6:22 to play. The Raiders have a 2-0 lead over the Blue Devils.
Yep, and looking at shots on goal, Greenway leads in that category 13-3 so far in the first period. I mean, 2-0.
Blue Devils got to figure out a way to generate more offensive chances.
Yeah, that was definitely a good penalty kill for Greenway. They kept it mostly in Virginia's zone.
Jonas puts a shot wide of the net here. And there's a shot right on goal! You can see that one until the late game on there. It was so quick. And this is Boyevich getting his first goal of the season.
With the goal there at 10:46. Unassisted goal.
That was another assisted goal. Off to a good start with the goal and assist we went on. And there's a drive right on by the Blue Devils. Sure. Nice pass. Need to get something going here quick. The Raiders are all over this team. Jonas out to center. Jonas dumps it in and get a whistle and stop. Not a bad little crowd here on hand. Game number 1, Polaroid. Blue Devils trying to control this Keegan Rudabush. Comes out. Bekic is going to get a chance. Bekic in. Trying to get over to Jernander. Bekic behind the net. Wraps around. Takes a shot. And just into the corners. Fired out by the defender. Blue Devils. Bekic now. Bekic with it to Jernander. Jernander can't get a good stick on it. Miller. Controlled out. Rudabush sends it back to him for the Blue Devils. They get a line change. Trombley brings it to center to Bekic. Bekic moves it in. He moves it in, leaves it for Trombley with a drive over the top of the net. Another great chance for the Raiders there. Jernander sends it back into the corner. Here's Bekic. To Drummond. Back to Vekic now. Vekic with it. Vekic gets it. Trying to get it back to the point. Oh, Charlie gets a shot from the corner. Cypher back to pass. Trombley there. The Blue Devils nicely. And a whistle and a stoppage play.
Reminder, tonight's game is presented by Minnesota Twist Drill in Hibbing and the Rink Sports Grill in Evelyn.
Sure. Against Carlson. Carlson controls that loose puck. Donahue trying to get it. Then by Phillips. And brought up by the Blue Devils. Sure trying to get moving ahead. Controlled by Evans. He was in offside.
Some other Section 7A hockey going on tonight over at the Hawk Dome in Hermantown. Evelyn Gilbert and Hermantown. That game should be getting underway here in a couple minutes. And watch our Twitter page for updates, period updates, in that huge Section 7A matchup between the Golden Bears and Hawks.
Golden Bears coming in undefeated at 2-0 against the Hermantown Hawks in their first game of the season. It is controlling off the center. Driven in the corner around the field. Taking a look. Covered by Davidson. Davidson gets it up. Davidson brings it in. Trying to get it over to Donnie. Picked up by the Blue Devils break. Back on the 8. Oakland with a drive right on. Nice chance for the Blue Devils there. Late in the period. 2:56 left here in the first period of play. Trebojevic sends it right on goal. Another save by Berlin there. He's made some good saves here in this first period. He had 3, but he's made some great saves as well. Over Seppel. It was sent in by Jorgensen. Raiders. Blue Devils. Get a shot at the goal. And now Keegan Rudebush leaves it. Sepala. Ternander. Wheel it around. Trebojevic with a drive right into the corner. Nice hard shot from Trebojevic. Dumped in by the Blue Devils. 3-0. Raiders lead. Ternander with a drive. 90. Just under 90 seconds to lead this. Back here's Scherf. Gets it over to Carlson. Good point. Donahue. He brings it out to Ternander. Ternander tips it in. Picked up by Sepala. Less than a minute to play in the first period. And in the corner. Picked up by Sepala. Vekic with it. Trying to get center. Donahue tips it back into the Raiders. We'll have a lead check out there. As the Blue Devils get out to Oakland. the center ice and dumps it in. And that's the end of the period. 3-0. Greenway Raiders over Virginia Mountain Iron Buell after 1 period of play.
Brock, you sniper!
And we'll recap our scoring summary. Blake has got our first period scoring summary for us. And the 3 goals scored by the Raiders.
Yep, so all Greenway there in the first period, scoring the first goal, his first goal of the year. Number 8, Ben Trombley, unassisted, time of the goal, 4:31. And then the Raiders took a 2-0 lead, where number 17, Micah Jernander, scored to make it 2-0 with an assist from number 6, Brock Trebojevic. And time of that goal was 7:34. And then to make it 3-0, Brock Trebojevic got a goal of his own to make it 3-0. That goal was scored at the 10:46 mark of the first period. So after 1 period of play, it's 3-0 Greenway. And a quick word from our sponsors, Minnesota Twist Drill in Hibbing, Minnesota. Minnesota Twist Drill is proud to sponsor Up North Hockey. They wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun. The Rink Sports Grill in Evelyn offers casual family dining and a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites on the menu. The Rink offers large and small group seating with eating areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet, they can cater your event, party, or meeting. The Rink Sports Grill at 301 Hatchet Avenue in Evelyn, Minnesota. Check them out today. So, after 1 period of play in this Section 7A and Iron Rage Conference matchup between Greenway and Virginia Mountain Iron Buell, it's Raiders 3, Blue Devils 0. We'll be back for second period action coming up from the Steak Pit in Coleraine. 1, the teams have taken the ice for the second period where the Greenway Raiders lead Virginia Mountain Iron Buell 3-0. Looking at some other scores tonight, Evelyn Gilbert and Irvingtown just getting underway over at the Hawk Dome in Irvingtown. Moorhead's playing Raiders, and they're winning that game 5-0.
Mike isn't plugged in.
Yeah. Wow, I'm not gonna.
That's fine.
Welcome back, everyone. We are ready for second period action between Greenway and Virginia Mountain Iron Buell, and the Raiders lead the Blue Devils 3-0 and lead in shots and goals 16-4.
Yeah, so 4 saves for Logan Wright in that first period of play. 13 saves for Sam Berlin after period number 1. And period number 2 is coming up from the Snake Pit. Blue Devils need to get some more offensive chances here this second period here, Blake.
Yeah, they need to get something going here. They've been pretty flat out there, and Greenway's really worked them so far. Like I mentioned, Evelyn Gilbert and Hermantown just getting underway over in Hermantown, so that's going to be an interesting game to watch over there. And keep an eye on our Twitter page for updates on that game, and we'll probably mention some updates here on the broadcast too.
Yeah, we've got a correspondent in place there and to bring you through our Twitter updates. Blue Devils control the puck off the faceoff and recover it as Travojevic sends it ahead to Vekic in the corner. Vekic behind the net to Trombley. Picked up by the Blue Devils and brought out to center ice is Oakland. Oakland trying to control that puck is dumped in by Jorgensen. Had it for a moment. Oakland now with it. Oakland back to the point on the other side to Sepla. Sepla sends it in the corner. Back to get his Jorgensen. Sends it ahead to Vekic. Out to center. And up quickly back in by the Nemanich of the Blue Devils. And now behind the net is sent out. Trying to break through, and the Blue Devils control it as Keegan Rudebush. And Drake knocks it in for the Blue Devils. And now sent into the corner as Stonis trying to get it out of the zone here. Jorgensen back on the other side. Here's a drive right on by the Blue Devils. Tiedemann puts it into the corner. Another chance here. Shot on by Irvin. And finally comes to through center, and Virginia back to get the puck. As the Blue Devils trying to move it ahead as they get it to Irvin. Irvin loses the puck, but recovered. And in there for Drake. Puts it in the corner, picked up by Miller now. As Donahue brings it to center ice. Donahue brings it in, but we're going to get a whistle. And an icing as it was ahead. It was the wrong side of center on that here. Just underway here, second period of play. 3-0, Raiders over the Blue Devils.
Tonight's game is presented by Minnesota Twist Rail in Hibbing. Minnesota Twist Rail is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey, and they wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun.
Scherf out to take the draw. As Carlson gets tossed out of the circle, Donahue will take it. Virginia controls the draw. Sent in by Nemanich. It bounces out as the Blue Devils pick it up as they work it in, and there's a chance for the Blue Devils. Scherf. Nice little backhand by Scherf. Trying to center it. Great chance again for Scherf. Another chance and an opportunity. The Blue Devils need to get a goal in this hockey game, and that was a great chance there, Blake.
Well, it's a good start to this period. They're starting to add a little more pressure on Logan Wright of the Raiders. If they keep doing this, maybe they could find the back of the net a couple times here.
They've doubled their shot total here. Now they've got 8-4 in this period. So they're off to a better start. But they've got to find a way to get to the back of the net here. Scherf going to take the draw against Trombley. Trombley loses it as the Blue Devils control. In the corner is Oakland. And Jernander gets it to Trombley. Over to Vekic. Vekic brings it in. Vekic controlled. Nice little defensive play by Nemanich. Vekic steals that loose puck. Vekic, backhander, trying to get it through. And we're going to whistle. And a penalty is coming up against the Blue Devils. Sent the link to the ice, and that is the first power play is coming up for the hometown Greenway Raiders.
Kind of a weak call there, I think. I didn't think it was that much there. They're calling it as a hook, but I don't know if I really agreed with that call.
And the Raiders on the power play is Trebojevic puts it over the top of the net. Over to Trombley. Trombley now with it. Over to Miller. And Trombley up to Jernander. He scores! Power play goal for Micah Jernander. His second of the night.
And the assists are going to go to Ben Trombley and Brock Trebojevic. So it's now 4-0 Greenway with 13:51 remaining here in the second period.
That goal coming at 3:09 of the second period. And in the center, picked up Davidson, sends it out. And that's loose puck at center ice. Race for it now between Miller and Rudebush. Miller regains possession. Sends it over to Davidson. Back to Miller. Miller brings it through center. Miller driving in. Miller passes it over to Donahue. Donahue now behind the net. Donahue moving it around. Into the corner is Donahue. As Donahue centers it, nobody home is trying to get another forward out front. Davidson gets it over to Trebojevic. Back to Davidson. In center, picked up, sent in by Donahue. They get a line change for the Raiders. Blue Devils got to get something going here. As loose puck out to center, picked up by Jorgensen. Jorgensen moving it in. Jorgensen puts it over the top of the net. Into the corner, Jernander. Nice little back pass to Trebojevic. Into Trombley. Into the corner. Back to Jernander again. Trombley races the loose puck and picks it up. Trombley control it in the corner. Trombley sends it over to Jernander. Trombley now. Shot right on. Berlin save. Another save for Berlin there. Has a shot on by Trebojevic. And a whistle and a save.
Tonight's game is presented by the Rink Sports Grill in Eveleth. The rink offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet that can cater your event, party, or meeting. That's the Rink Sports Grill at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Eveleth, Minnesota. Check them out today.
Carlson to take the draw against Rudebush. Trebojevic now controls it. Trebojevic sends it in the corner. Picked up as the Blue Devils trying to get it out. And into the crowd off of Nemeth's stick.
Looking at some losses for Virginia from last year, they had a handful of seniors from last year. Defenseman Nathan Colagelli, Caleb Bielke, and Cade Moreland, and of course their goaltender Cam Krybik.
And Trebojevic puts a shot right off the goal pipe there. Nice little game of pipe for Brock. And out to center comes Drake. Drake threw it, and in the corner now is Irvin. Irvin in the corner trying to get a face-off down, maybe possibly in the Raiders zone. As Donahue will bring it out. Donahue gets it out to center, through into the Blue Devils zone. And Peterson sends it ahead to Rudebush. Rudebush moves it in. Rudebush loses it. Miller now regains possession. And sent in. Miller carries it out. Miller to center. He gets knocked off the puck. Nice little defensive play by Sepulveda there. There's a chance for the Blue Devils there, breaking in. And there's a centering pass over to Oakland. Just couldn't get a shot off there. Great chance for the Blue Devils again. And now Scherf controls it. Gets it ahead as Miller dumps it back in. Jernander regains possession. Jernander moving it in. Over to Vekic. Nice little pass back to Jernander. Couldn't pull the trigger on the shot as he skated in a little bit too deep there. But great chance for the Raiders again. Davidson can't control as he loses the puck as Trebojevic will recover this one. Trebojevic sends it ahead to Vekic as trying to knock it off with Scherf. And into the corner now. Blue Devils getting it back there as Callister touches it. Sends it out in the corner. Callister will regain possession here in the corner. Callister. Trebojevic now. To Jernander. Jernander behind the net, working it. Vekic in to help out. Fired out. Out to the point to Jorgensen. Up to Trombley. Over to Trebojevic on the other side. And sent in to Vekic. And Vekic behind the net now. Vekic wheeling it around. For Trombley. Shot right on. Rebound. No rebound on the play as Sam Berlin covered that one up. He has had 22 shots on goal so far for the Raiders in this game versus 9 for the Blue Devils. Raiders control as Carlson. And Peterson sends it ahead, but recovered by the Raiders. And now back to the Blue Devils. And at center ice as Peterson. Peterson brings it in. Peterson with a centering pass over to Irvin, and he just couldn't bury it. Logan Wright with a great save there, Blake.
Yeah, definitely a great save there for Logan Wright, and keeping a shutout here with 8:39 remaining here in the second period. Greenway still on top, 4-0.
Shot right on for the Blue Devils there. Scherf to take the draw for the Blue Devils against Jernander. Scherf in the corner now. Has it as Trombley brings it through center to Vekic. Vekic moves it back in. And into the corner. Picked up by the Blue Devils as they'll get it out. As trying to get it out was Scherf there. Scherf back to recover that loose puck. Vekic picks it up. Vekic behind the net now. Vekic with it. Vekic out to the point to Trebojevic. Trebojevic up to Trombley. Trombley back to the point. On the other side to Jorgensen. Sends it through traffic. Jernander with a drive over the top of the net. And loose puck as a high stick, but that's going to be waved off as Peterson moves it in for the Blue Devils. And Jorgensen will fire it around the corner. And Jernander picks it up now. Jernander to Vekic. Vekic moving it in. Trombley trying to move it to the center of the rink. As stolen away by the Blue Devils now. As Drake brings it in. Drake with a drive goes wide of the net. And this is, Davidson knocks it ahead to Vekic. To Trombley. Trombley moving in. Nice little move. Trombley. He scores! Ben Trombley with his second goal of the hockey game.
That one's going to make the highlight reel. That could be a Sports Center top 10 play there. What a goal by Ben Trombley, putting his team up 5-0.
Wow, nice little move. He totally dekes out the defenseman. Moves it around, goes up high. Wow, that's a great goal for Ben Trombley there. Nice little move for Trombley there. Back and forth. And wow. Yeah, that'll be in somebody's highlight reel tonight. Trombley from Vekic and Davidson. Goal coming at 10:04 to put the Raiders ahead 5-0 here. And now sent in by Carlson. As Carlson now with it. Carlson drives it in the corner. Back to Trebojevic now. Trebojevic knocks it in, picked up by Tiedemann. Tiedemann loses it to Trombley with a drive. Right on net. Went wide of the net there. Peterson gets it through center. Peterson knocks it ahead as Trebojevic will recover. Trebojevic brings it through center ice here. Trebojevic in the corner now. So we have 5:36 left here in our second period of play. Trombley again. Back to Jernander with a drive. It goes wide of the net. And picked up now here by the Blue Devils. Brought out by Irvin. Irvin gets knocked off the puck by Jorgensen. Over to Sepala. Sepala with it now. Sepala trying to move it as Trombley stole it away again. But Irvin able to recover. Trombley is all over the ice here, Blake. And out Jorgensen now with it. Jorgensen moves it over to Miller. Ahead to Jernander. Jernander looking for Vekic in front. Trying to tip it in. Nice little chance for the Raiders again. 4:42 left here in our second period of play. 5-0. Raiders over the Blue Devils. Nice little backhander for Vekic, and Berlin does not struggle with that save.
Greenway is looking very well tonight, and we were talking about all the players that they lost from last year, but they have other players stepping up. Jernander, Trebojevic, even like a player like Davidson. They're all stepping up, and they're off to a great start tonight.
Yeah, some of these kids are really stepping up here. A lot of them playing, very first-time roles here on a team and playing well. Blue Devils behind the net as Oakland in there to help out. Oakland controls as he lost it to Carlson. Carlson and sent out by the Blue Devils And back to get it is Davidson is going to wave off the icing. Miller now with it. Into the corner as Rudebush loses control. Davidson with it. Davidson. And there's a loose puck sent out front. Almost tipped in. There's another chance for the Blue Devils. As Rudebush was home and he just couldn't bury it. And back the other way, the Raiders go and up and out of play by a shot from Thonis.
Tonight's game is presented by Minnesota Twist Drill. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey, and they wish best of luck to all players of the season ahead and to have fun.
Trombley to take the draw against Carlson. Trombley controls as Carlson steals it away, but the Blue Devils trying to get to that loose puck and sent in by Vekic, and we get a whistle on the play. Shots on goal 27-11 in favor of the hometown Greenway Raiders. Trombley, the Blue Devils control as Paul. Paul sends it ahead. And into corner to Drake. Drake with a drive right on. Another save by Wright. His 11th save of the hockey game. Vekic now. Vekic gets a loose puck. He gets through and he just couldn't get it to go his way. Trombley now. Trombley. As he gets... Trombley comes away in the corner with a drive right on goal. Another great chance for Berlin. Another great save for Berlin, rather. Jernander over to Trombley. Trombley back to Jernander. Jernander with a drive goes wide of the net. And out to get is Trbojevic. Trbojevic recovers now to Trombley. Trbojevic now with it. Up to Trombley. Trombley get it up to Vekic. Vekic brings it in now. Vekic. Loose. Gets knocked down as Jernander puts a shot in there as Callister brings it out. Or Callister gets it deflected down. Jernander with a little backhander. Nice little chance for the Raiders there again. And Rudebush. Rudebush drives in, trying to send it over to Peterson. Good chance for the Blue Devils. Rudebush now with it. Back to the point to Nemanich. Nemanich puts a drive right on and a save by Logan Wright. His 12th of the game.
Tonight's game is also presented by the Rink Sports Grill in Eveleth. The rink offers casual family dining and a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their specials or your favorites from the menu. The rink offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. That's the rink on 301 Hattrick Avenue in Eveleth, Minnesota.
Rudebush out there and controlled by Davidson. Through center and picked up by Nemanich. Nemanich to Peterson. Gets it to Rudebush. The Raiders have it as Carlson. To Donahue. Miller now moving it. Miller with the puck. As stolen away by Keegan Rudebush. Blue Devils desperately need some kind of offensive chances here and get some points on the board here. Trailing 5-0 here in the second period of play. Yeah, sent out by the Raiders. It's a foot race. Has a good chance. There, sent to over the top of the net though by Thonis. Back the other way is Scherf. Scherf loses it, but recovered by the Blue Devils. They get ridden off the play was Oakland. And again, Oakland comes back and makes another play. Falls down, tries to make a play there. Sent into the corner. 1 minute to less than a minute to go in our second period of play. There's a drive on goal. Here's Oakland now. Oakland centers it to Drake. And in there as Drake in the corner. Over to Scherf. Back to Drake again. And another save for Logan Wright here. 18.1 seconds left here in our second period of play. It's been all Greenway tonight with a 5-0 lead so far. Keegan Rodebush against Micah Jernander. And controlled by the Blue Devils as Nemanich trying to send it in. And here's Vekic with a breakaway. Vekic shoots, he scores! Mitchell Vekic got the breakaway. Nice set-up play by Ben Trombley.
Not how Virginia wanted to end this period. They were looking for a goal of their own, but they ended up giving one up, and now they're down 6-0, and we'll be having running time to start the third period here.
That goal coming at 19:52. See who got the assist there. Trbojevic and Trombley on the assist. I had Trombley for sure, and Trbojevic also helping out with the second assist on that one. Blake has your second period scoring summary.
So, here in the second period, 3 more goals for Greenway. Scoring the goal to make it 4-0 for the Raiders was number 17, Mike Jernander. Assist to number 8, Ben Trombley. And number 6, Brock Trbojevic. Time of that goal was 3:09 of the second period. And then to make it 5-0 was number 8, Ben Trombley, with an absolute, just a really nice goal there by Trombley. He went right through the Virginia players, a nice move there, and then he went backhand top shelf, and who knows, we might see that one on some highlight reels. But yeah, making it 5-0 was Ben Trombley. Assist to number 4, Mitchell Vekic, and number 19, Derek Davidson. Time of that goal was 10:04. And then the final goal here late in this period was number 4, Mitchell Vekic. Assist to number 8, Ben Trombley, and number 6, Brock Trbojevic. So a lot of different players putting up some points here for the Raiders as they lead 6-0 over Virginia Mountain Iron Buell. So before we go, quick word from our sponsors. Minnesota Twist Drill, a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey. They wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun. And the Rink Sports Grill in Evelyn offers casual family dining in a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorite from the menu. The rink offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet, they can cater your event, party, or meeting. The Rink Sports Grill at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Evans, Minnesota. Check them out today. So after 2 periods of play here from Hodgkins Bernardo Arena, aka the Snake Pit, Greenway leads Virginia Mountain Iron Buell 6-0 after 2 periods. So we'll be back for third period action coming up from the Snake Pit in Coleraine. Rock Rabbit Builders playing a good game there so far. In the second period, Blake's leading Chaska 2-1. And then earlier tonight, Moorhead defeated Brainerd 6-0. Those are just a couple scores around a pretty busy night in high school hockey here tonight.
Busy night tonight. Busy night. Busy afternoon tonight. Friday. Coming up Friday, don't forget that we have matinee action between Minnetonka and Grand Rapids. The nightcap will be Jimmy Chisholm hosting Virginia Mountain Iron Steel. That's coming up this Friday. Blake has your play-by-play Rapids game in the afternoon. Differential continues. They apparently are not running the clock here. Stop.
I think we're having some microphone issues here. Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
Testing 1 2. Same thing as Friday.
The headset on.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
It's okay, I guess.
Can you hear it?
A little bit.
A little bit? What's the deal?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
You can?
Yeah.
Is it loud?
It's not the mic. Just go with it. Go with it.
All right. Well, we apologize, ladies and gentlemen. We're having some technical issues with our mics. And we'll try to restore that microphone here. You might have to bring your volume up a bit. There's a drive right on by Oakland. Nice chance for the Blue Devils here. 13:07 remaining and counting here as we're under running time here in the third period of play. The Blue Devils and the Raiders. Exactly sure why our mics stopped working. Happened on Friday as well. Trombley sends it up to Vekic. Vekic with a drive right on. Trombley spinning move. Puts it into the corner. Has another drive on as Trombley put it in. Vekic there. Sends it through the crease. And back to him, and that's Tiedemann. Tiedemann sends it out. Up to Vekic with a drive. Nice chance for Vekic. Nice little backhand shot. And into the corner now. Dragojevic. Cool. As the goalie. Sends it through center. And back to get it is Seppa. Seppa. Trying to get it out. And nice here. Pressure put on. Raiders Donahue. Center. There we go with the Blue Devils. And Miller brings it in. Miller in. And the Raiders are called on the offside.
Tonight's game is presented by Minnesota Twist Drill. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey, and they wish best of luck to all players of the season ahead and to have fun.
Is it good now? In the corner, picked up by the Raiders. As Miller gets it over to Donahue. Donahue with it, spins around. Back behind the net. Peterson leaves it out for Miller. Miller shot, right of the net. As the Blue Devils come through. Reserving. The backhander, Carlson. Logan Wright. In this period, 9:46 play. 6-0 Raiders over the Blue Devils.
Tonight's game is also presented by the Rink Sports Grill in Evelyn. The Rink offers casual family dining and a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. That's the Rink in Evelyn.
Center. Greenway works it in. Center is really presses it with Wilton. Sent up by Jorgensen in the corner. Sent up by Ruderbush. It's out the center. Dragojevic. His own net now. Trombley on a 4-point night here for the Raiders. Miller. Right in the net. Vekic now behind the net. Vekic gets it to Trombley. Out on the point. Drive on by Wells. He gets some action here. Trombley now. Trombley behind the net. Miller. And now it is picked up by Trombley. Miller back to Vekic. Vekic now with it in the corner. That's Trombley has it. Vekic. Vekic is going to get called a penalty here. So the Blue Devils get a power play opportunity here in the third period.
Yep, and the time's running here in the third period with Greenway being up 6 goals, so we have about 7:30 remaining in the game.
Greenway penalty assist number 4, Mitchell Vekic, 2-minute penalty for slashing. Time penalty 9:16.
And there's going to be a timeout called for the Blue Devils.
Timeout, Virginia.
Way better or just a little bit? You can hear it?
Yes.
Huh?
Tonight's game is presented by Minnesota Twist Drill, a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey. They wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun. And tonight's game is also presented by the Rick Sports Grill in Evelyn. The Rick offers casual family dining in a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rick offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet, they can cater your event, party, or meeting. The Ring Sports Grill on 301 Patrick Avenue in Edwards, Minnesota. Check them out today.
So 7-11 to play here in the third period of play. Blue Devils on a power play. The next minute, 47. Go get him, quick. We're leaving. Hughes sends it in for the Raiders. Peterson over to help out. As Carlson and the Widows come away with it. Peterson. Do that. Irvin. Peterson. Peterson moves ahead. And whistle on the offside. Against Carlson. Control. Open! Shot a goal by Scherf! And the shuttle has been stopped. As Ryan Scherf is going to get his first goal off the hockey game right now.
Yep, that breaks Logan Wright's shutout here in this game. He's played very well until he's still played good. But there goes the shutout, and Virginia gets on the board.
Get that 6-4 lead back again.
That's the hat trick for Jernander tonight.
So Jernander from Trombley and Miller at 11:05, and that's the hat trick for Micah Jernander. And now brought out by the Blue Devils through center, and they get a whistle on the offside. Okay. All right, so we have a different microphone set up here. Apologize for the microphone issues here in our third period of play. Second period last week, third period here this week. Hopefully we can get that squared away here for you on Friday night. We'll try a different microphone setup again as Callister puts a drive on net, taken out by Trebojevic. As here we are with 3:52 left here in the third period of play. And through center. And now Trebojevic bringing it through center ice. Trebojevic knocks it in. As Oakland now has it. And now it is in the corner of Scherf. Scherf behind his own net now. Scherf with it. As over in the corner was Davidson. Davidson gets it out through center ice. Picked up by the Blue Devils. Back behind the own net is Sepala with it now. Sepala brings it through center. Gets it up to Irvin. Irvin drives in. Irvin with it in the corner. It's picked up behind the net now. Controlled by the Sepala. Sepala trying to get it back to the point. Comes loose. Back to get it is Nemanich. Nemanich sends it ahead as the Blue Devils come through is Irvin. Irvin driving through and gets it over to Rudebush. And the Greenway comes away with it now. As getting it out was Carlson. Carlson gets it over to Miller. Miller now with the puck as we have 2:22 left here in our hockey game. 7-1 Greenway over the Blue Devils. And Miller sends it into the corner. Behind the net now. Picked up as in there. Knocked through as we get some new players out on the ice for the Raiders here in this hockey game. In the corner. Set back by Trebojevic with a drive right on. Over in the corner. Sent in. And we get a whistle and a stoppage of play here. 1:43 left in our third period of play. All Greenway here tonight, Blake.
Yep, time's just about ticking down. It's 7-1 Greenway, and it's been a great night for Greenway here tonight. Different players getting some points. Good start to the season for Greenway.
And it is in the corner and picked up by Trebojevic here. Trebojevic with it. Gets it behind the net. Center around as Jorgensen gets in there. Jernander now with it. Jernander gets it up to Trombley. To Vekic. Vekic brings it through center. Vekic looking. Gets through. And he just couldn't get a shot off. Nice defensive play by the Blue Devils. Now brought out as Jernander steals it away. And Miller sends it, dumps it back in. Back is a Scherf now. Scherf with it. Scherf controlling. And Scherf brings it up. As Scherf gets it through center. And picked up by Peterson. And sent in. Great chance there by Sepala. And another shot right on by Raleigh Sepala.
Sepala brothers getting a couple shots in goal here late in this hockey game. 22 seconds left here in our third period to play. The Raiders with a 7-1 lead. And it is controlled as Carlson brings it out. Carlson brings it out to center ice as he loses the puck. And that's the end of the hockey game. The Raiders start their 2019-2020 campaign with a 7-1 victory over the Blue Devils. Blake has your third period recap.
So for player of the game, we're gonna have to discuss after the game. So watch our Instagram and Twitter pages for who we're gonna name player of the game. And here's your third period scoring summary. Virginia got on the board at the 10:55 mark of the third period. Number 15, Ryan Scherf got Virginia on the board. Assist to number 8, Brett Oakland, and number 23, Brady Sepala. Then Virginia got that 6-goal lead, or Greenway, got that 6-goal lead right back, where number 17, Micah Jernander, put Greenway up 7-1. Assist to number 8, Ben Trombley, and number 12, Christian Miller. And that goal was scored at 11:05, seconds after Virginia's only goal of the night. So, once again, final score is 7-1 Greenway here from the Hodgkins Berardo Arena, aka the Snake Pit. We would like to thank our sponsors once again tonight. Minnesota Twist Drill, a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey. They wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun. And the Rick Sports Grill in Eveleth offers casual family dining in a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The rink offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet, they can cater your event, party, or meeting. The Rink Sports Grill at 301 Hetrick Avenue in Eveleth, Minnesota. Check them out today. So, Randy, Greenway looked very well tonight. Different players stepping up. Brock Trebojevic, he might be a candidate for player of the game. We'll have to check that out in a little bit after we're done with the broadcast. And like I said, check out our Twitter page and Instagram page for that. But also, Micah Jernander also had a great game as well. So different players stepping up for the Raiders tonight.
Yeah, Trombley with a nice night here as well. Jernander, of course, get the hat trick in the night. Trebojevic also a nice night. I mean, you could have three-way players of the game here tonight, but it's going to be tough with Jernander getting a hat trick to finish it off here. But we'll certainly look at that. And but it was a great start for the Raiders here, certainly here tonight, looking good as they start their 2019-2020 season out with a victory in their first game of the year and a big Section 7A victory over the Virginia Mountain Iron Beal Blue Devils.
So Greenway moves to 1-0 on the season, of course, this being their first game, and Virginia moves to 0-2, and they'll be back in action Friday night, I believe, where we'll have their game versus Hibbing Chisholm over at the Hibbing Memorial Arena. And reminder, we're going to have a doubleheader on the day after Thanksgiving on Friday. At 3 o'clock, we'll have Minnetonka and Grand Rapids, a huge game for Grand Rapids to add to their big win over Benilde St. Margaret's. And then after that, at 7 o'clock, another big IRC conference and Section 7A matchup between Hibbing Chisholm and Virginia MIB. Stay tuned for Saturday. We're not sure what we're doing yet, but obviously we'll let you know on our Twitter page. So, anything else from you, Randy, before we go?
No, that's it. A solid night here for the Raiders. They get victory number 1 on the season. And we will see you Friday afternoon from the RA Civic Center. You can join us there as Blake will have the play-by-play call for Minnetonka and Grand Rapids. And we'll see you then.
And otherwise, we'll see you at the rink. And thank you for joining us here tonight. And thank you to our sponsors for their sponsorship. 2019-2020, the Rink Sports Grill and Minnesota Twist Drill.